Alright, back again. We're going to do this, which is a bit different. It's a kit set. It's electric. So a bit of a change. Not woodwork and not anything else. Not Lego. I don't need to open. I've already opened it. It's fine. I bought it second hand. It originally cost $9.95 from Farmers, which is a department store in New Zealand. And that's what it looks like. So I think it's all there. That's the box. It's another one of these science time. Like, I think I've done one of these kits before. I think it was, I can't remember what it was. It was something with a buzzer and an alarm. It says it's supposed to teach you a lot of electronics and the electric. Like, what's it say on the box? It says easy to learn, easy to build, and easy to understand science. But I don't know if it's going to explain the science as well as you might hope. But we'll find out. Like, we'll have a look at the book, because it's all electromagnets and stuff. So that's what we get. We've got this thing. This is the core, right? I've tried to make these things before, and you have to kind of like wind your own coil, and it never works. But this one's pre-wound, so there's a lot of copper wound around there. So maybe this one will actually work. And there's some wires, and they go there, and there's some more wires in here. And there's a lot of wires on this. I don't know if I meant to undo that. I sure hope not. And we have a magnet, and we have a couple of those things, and we have an on and off button, so which is a bit tedious. Who needs an on? I guess you do. You need a button. Alright, so I'm not going to show this on the camera the whole time because I don't have the room. These are the instructions. Alright, so I'm going to start reading. Okay, so the first thing is, I think this is the slide base. So we have to put these two here. Oh, I haven't even started on part number 1. So the first step is to put it around. I'm putting it around upside down. That one's going to go through there onto that one, and one of these, it doesn't, I don't think it really matters which way around. It's hard to tell from the picture if that goes on this side or this goes on the other side. Anyway, that seems not very useful though. Surely it's meant to be a bit sturdier. Hold on. Maybe like, that's the worst switch I've ever seen. Like, alright. Is it touching? Well, we've really got off to a poor start today. I think it goes like that. Okay, I get it. Alright. So that one goes there. This one has to go into a circle hole, which is that one there. And then I think you just have to turn it. I don't know. Well, we can't spend all day trying to work out how this thing works. Take this. Where's that yellow piece of plastic? Put another one of these on the top. Alright, that one goes there. That goes there. That goes there. It falls apart almost immediately, but that's alright. That one goes there. If this thing just works, I'll be happy. Okay, so we need the red wire. And the red wire is going to go from here to the switch. The very flimsy switch. Am I supposed to use something else? There's a nail. What's the nail for? I think that's just for being attached to that magnet. And then the black one, I'm going to straight up just guess. That doesn't really go. What? My black one doesn't actually reach the top. This is unexpected. What? Have I put this in the wrong place? This is supposed to reach here, but I don't. It doesn't really go like the red one. Almost makes it. Maybe I have to use the black wire. All right. So that one goes there, and then. All right, we need this one here. So I'm going to assume that I have to think this through for a second. That the red wire just goes to that one. And the black wire, they both go into this one. And I'm not exactly sure what the instructions say because I can't be bothered reading it, but I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do. Now the swing is ready. What? That was quick. Okay. Alright, connect to black. We have to do the magnet thing. So, okay. Okay. So we'll just stick. Alright, that's fine. And we have to put this underneath the bottom. Okay, this is hard. So we have to put the wire on the little contact thing, which is going to take 5 seconds at least. Oh, I'm going to... Oh, right, there's no point. Oh my gosh, no wonder it's not working. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is... Okay, I'm taking this off, and then I'm doing it upside down. I think that's probably going to make it worse. We'll never know. Alright, so... the wire has to go in. It's not... Okay, we've got one in. And now I have to kind of do exactly the same thing so that it's balanced. Which is going to be hard. Alright. We can do this. I believe in myself. No, I don't. I don't have any belief. Come on. Oh. It's much easier to do the top part than it is to do the bottom. Now, I think that kind of holds it. Okay, so put that on. It's not balanced. I didn't think it was going to be. Oh my gosh, they're really out. Okay. No, that's no good. This wire is way longer than the other side. So we'll make it a bit shorter. And in it goes. Alright, now we'll try. That's not too terrible. But then it's too high up above the magnet, I feel. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get this. So take it out. And fold it just another little bit and put that in. Unfortunately, I don't think I can show it being balanced, but I can kind of show what I'm trying to do if it's not obvious. I'm trying to get this so that this reaches. Now I've got it wrong. Now this side is too high up. So if I pull it, it looks like that. So I made a bit of a boo-boo. Alright. Alright, we'll take it off one more time. Alright, and then we'll undo it a little bit and hopefully not break any wire. Because if I break the wire, I am... Oh, I guess... Oh, it meant... Oh. There's a fine art to this, I think. This is not easy. It's really a pain to get this thing to go in. There's so many factors when you think about it. It's where on the wire that I put it on here. It's which of these connection points that I squeeze it into. They all affect the height. Well, you know what? It's as good as it's going to... Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. This wire's in the way. So we'll put the magnet. It's very... I feel like it needs... That's directly on the magnet. Is there any way... I think actually there is. Alright, so we'll do a little... So you can kind of twist the wire a little bit. Okay, that makes more sense. So you can twist the wire up here, and then you can sort of like... You don't have to take it apart. So I was just being a bit silly. So I want the magnet to be about there. And then I want this thing to be about there. And... Oh, it's not going to go in the hole. And then I have to put the little person on the thingy, what's it? I don't know if that's going to help. It's not actually balanced, like it doesn't stay... Oh. And... Okay. Is that good enough? It's good enough. That looks like the exact right amount. Okay. So now all we have to do, tap briefly to make this thing. Alright. Oh, there's a seesaw one too. That's for a seesaw. So we might save that for another day. This is pretty much the whole thing. I don't know which batteries I have on the table are actually working ones. So we'll just check these two. Probably should have put these in. I think you have to take that off. Okay, here we go. One battery. And another battery. And I do have brand new batteries that aren't just sitting on my desk, so we can get those. Alright, we may have to adjust the magnet. It moved, like it definitely moved. It moved the magnet. I think the magnet has to go the other way around. Maybe it has to go upside down. It does. No, that doesn't work. Oh, I've just realized. Oh. It's too high up. It's too low down, sorry. Well, you can kind of see that it's doing something, but I don't know. Can you actually see? Okay, I'm not going to touch it. You kind of have to do it yourself. So the one of these, the ones that I've tried before. If you do it, if you get the resonant frequency right, you can actually. The magnet's trying to get away though. I feel like you need to tape the. These things are terrible. Like these are literally the worst. All right, that one goes there. I suppose they've got to make do with what they've got. I think we should have made the. I think we should have made the swing. Yeah, I think all of these things, like what you need is a little circuit that basically just pulses the magnet by itself. But normally they have these little things, I think, where you have the wire in a certain way and it sort of cuts itself out. But the problem with this, if you're young and you don't know how this works, is that as soon as I put power on this, all this copper wire makes a magnetic field. And the problem with that is that, so it's meant to repel, so it repels. It's the same as this magnetic, like this is a North Pole or whatever, and this is making a North Pole going down. And so they're like being repelled, But of course, if it's repelled, then it's just going to be sitting further away, and it's not going to swing. It's just like you push the swing out a little bit. So you have to kind of cut it out so that the magnetic field disappears from this, and then it goes back down again, and then you have to do it again and again and again and again, and it's decided to stop working. Now it's going to do that. And if you have the magnet the other way around, of course, what will happen is it will just stick to the thing. So now with the magnetic field there, it's actually, I can actually pull it and it might react to the thing, but it's been attracted to it, and you don't want that. You want it to repel. But yeah, getting it to do it by itself automatically is a bit hard without any electronics, I think. Like, I'm sure you're supposed to make it like that, but I've never had any luck getting these things to work. And this is probably the closest I've ever had, and as you can tell, it's very unspectacular. We're going to get it a bit higher. But it does, like, you get a good, like, once you got it a bit off the ground, I think it is. except the magnetic field from here is pushing this magnet away. We need a little bit of blue tack to hold this magnet actually in place. Except, oh my gosh. Alright. There, no. The magnet's grabbing everything else. So if I put it like that, and then I put this one over here at the front, so that I'm as far away as possible from the thing. So you can't now I put it too high up. It's not working anymore. Now it doesn't work at all. What have I done? Well, have I learnt? Oh, here we go. Now it looks like I'm cheating. I give up. Okay, one day I'm going to make an actual like electronic circuit to just pulse it automatically so that it does it by itself. For my other channel as a fun thing. But anyway, thanks for watching. That was terrible. I might try the seesaw model instead, which is only 3 steps, so maybe that should have been the one to go with. So anyway, needs a better switch. Thanks for watching. That was terrible, but that's life. Have a good evening. Bye.